Hi everyone, and welcome to day 10 of Jumpstart January. 10 days of consistently moving your bodies, guys. This is really awesome stuff. How are you feeling? Are you enjoying it? Are your body's feeling good for it? I know mine is really just enjoying that sort of small amount day by day. It kind of keeps me on track of actually moving my body. So today we're going to go back to another core intensive, you'll be pleased to know. So I'm going to talk you through these. I'm afraid space is a little bit limited. I'm back up in Manchester again for the week working. But I will do my best to record and show you what we've got. We're going to start with some supine knee rolls. So you're going to start on your back. Remember, the whole time with any core work, it's kind of key to maintain a nice neutral spine. So use those lower abdominals to really stop the low back from overarching. So you're going to come onto the floor, hands out to the side if you've got space, knees come up, head relaxes down, and you're going to drop the knees to one way, and then solely using your abs, you're going to bring them back to neutral, and then you're going to go the other way, and then back to neutral. Now, if you may find this quite hard, in which case you may only get sort of 15 degrees over one way, 15 degrees over the other way. To make it easier, you just keep it nice and shallow. To make it harder, you extend the legs up and take them all the way, and then go back. And then and you wipe them from side to side. Try and use your abs to bring the legs back and recruit from through here, rather than using your hands to push the body back as you lie on the floor. So that is the first exercise. Let me see if I can tip this a little bit more this way. That's a bit better. Okay, then second exercise, we've got some archer twists. So posturally, you're going to come down into a angled pose, but with a nice strong core and neutral spine. There's no flexion in the body, it's nice and straight. Knowing that, sorry, this angle is not great. From here, you're going to have your hands out and you're going to draw that arm back and then neutral. And then draw back and neutral. Draw back and neutral. Back and neutral. 16 on either side, please. Now, to make this one easier, you just keep your body more upright. And you do it at less of an angle. To make it harder, you bring your body lower down instantly. My abs are shaking. Or you can do it with your legs off the floor and do that. Now, if your legs are off the floor, all I will say is don't let that flexion creep in. Often as we raise the legs, the spine has a tendency to sink away from them. So if you raise the legs, keep that chest lifted, keep that belly button drawing into the spine, but without flexing it. So those are your archer twists. Then we've got extending crunches. I hope I can show you these. Now, this is a great one to add weight to if you want to, but if not, no worries at all. We're going to do extending crunches. So the arms are going to come up and then the legs are going to come in. So you extend arms and legs out and then you bring them back in. Extend arms and legs out and extend back in. Now, this is a really intense one for your abdominals. Often as the legs extend out, if we're weak through the core, we will arch our low back, which we don't want to do. So if you see that happening, you've got one of two options. You either do alternate legs, like this, or you raise the legs higher. So you go up higher and bring them in, up higher and bring them in. So instead of having them really low, you bring them higher before you bring back in. So have a play with that and see how that feels. But the key with that is to make sure that that core doesn't pop and that tummy and ribcage don't pop as the legs extend out. Then we are moving into the lovely push-ups, because they are such a great core workout without you being aware of it. So again, we've got our options. The first option, I should say, if anyone struggles even with the box, which are really tough, so don't worry about it. I mean, one person in particular is going to be laughing at me right now having said that, but there is always the option to do them against the wall, like this. Remember though, elbows are shooting straight behind us as you lower down, nice straight body. So that's one of the easier options. The next easier option is your box press. So elbows go down, nose comes down, and then you come up. This is hard, so don't be hard on yourself if you find that hard still. The next option is to take the knees further out and then do your press up. Next option beyond that is to lower with straight legs and come up on your knees. Lower with straight legs, come up on your knees, and obviously the full option. Ooh, still find them so hard, but they get stronger and stronger by day, I swear. So those are your options. We're going to do 31, so feel free to break them down. Do 10 at the beginning, 10 in the middle, 11 at the end, however you want to do them, but get your 31 press ups in today. Arms, chest, back, abs, glutes, legs, everything is working in that exercise, and it is such a brilliant way for our bodies to strengthen and tone. And then our last exercise is bird dog, which is an adapted bird dog to any chiropractors, physios, osteopaths watching this, because we add a little bit more motion to it than you would do normally. So essentially you're going to be in a nice straight tabletop position, like so. Knees under hips, wrists under shoulders, hands and knees hip distance apart. And the motion that we're going to do is bring your right elbow towards your left knee and then extend out, and then this, and then out. This is a good one to add weight to the hand if you want to, and you can even, if I use the other arm, so as you bring your knee to your elbow, you can even then take the arm behind before you then sweep forward, and take the arm behind and then sweep forward, which if you have a little weight in there, that's another really nice tricep extension. And we're going to do 16 on each leg, so knee to elbow and then extend. The key with this, which I'm probably demonstrating terribly because I wasn't really thinking about it, is as we go into that extension, is our core remains so stable. Again, it's the idea of having that bucket of water on your low back, then it doesn't tip or twist or dip or dive. It stays completely stable. So as you lift this leg and this arm, the core is so strong, there is really barely any movement whatsoever. And 16 either side. And that is then you done with day 10, which is awesome. And that will be a really good core workout for day 10. I think that's it, guys. I'm going to leave you to that, and I'm going to do a little bit of stretching now, and then I will join you all smashing that out tomorrow morning. Bye. Oh, remember to schedule it. We're back into weekday mode, so if you maybe struggle to find time today, make sure you, in your head or on paper, write down when you're going to get that workout in, because otherwise, my friends, the day will run away with you and you won't make it happen, or it will be harder. So schedule it now. Is it first thing when you're first out of bed? Is it in your lunch hour? Is it when you first get home from work? Are you doing it with friends? Are you doing it on your own? Whatever. Really, really just plan for how you're going to do it. And then enjoy. Bye.